You. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. All righty then. What's up with that? Yo, so today's Wednesday. See, I thought today was Tuesday. That's how fucking busy I've been. I got up this morning and I'm like, hey, I'm talking to my wife, and she's like, oh, today's Wednesday, so you need to do this. Well, and I'm like, wait, what? Today's Wednesday? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit, I thought today was Tuesday. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna have to start switching it up a little bit. And I have a lot more free time well, I shouldn't say a lot more free time, but now that my computer work has settled down, most of my free time is in the morning because the kids are in school, the wife's at work, it's quiet, and I'm like, you know what? I might have to switch things up. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know if Joey can do morning streams or noon streams. I'm gonna have to talk to him. And the only reason I'm doing it on YouTube right now is because it's just, I was on YouTube looking through like old school messages, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live. I said, I know I look like shit, right? I look like shit. I even got zits. Look at that. I'm 39 years old with zits. Look at this. Fucking ridiculous. I haven't cut my hair. Not that there's much to cut, but when I cut it, at least I don't look as balding as I do now, and you can see all my grays. This is the face of a man who hasn't had much sleep in the last 35 days. So, excuse me here. I got a message. Give me a second, people. I'm gonna catch up with y'all in a second. Oh boy. Give me a second. This is the only heavy activity I get sometimes. All right. How is everybody? Yes, so nice to see you all. Thank you for being here. I know this is like out of nowhere, out of the blue, and but I figured why not? I said let's see who's around. Let's just have a nice morning together. Maybe I'll cook you guys some breakfast. Only I'll eat it because none of you motherfuckers are here. All good. All good. Who do we have with us? Let's see. Let's go through the VIP list. Okay, Godzilla Nerd 2004. Thank you for being here. Mel Blank, nice to see you. All right, Jim Kelly, of course, my obsolete brother. No, not obsolete. Well, whichever you choose. Godzilla fan / PS4 player. All right, there we go. Jim Gillantine. Nice to see you, my friend. The gentleman. What a gentleman. Oh, man, this is great. The Big Bad Rascal. I like that name. Big Bad Rascal. It doesn't get any better than that. Truman Fleming. All right. Nice to see you guys here this morning. So, yeah, man, I know it's been a long time. It's actually, hold on. I just hit sorry about that. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I'm a little rusty yet again. Actually, I just hit the camera button by accident. But yeah, man, I know it's been a long time since I've done anything, and it's just one of those things. When I stopped working, I said to myself, "This is gonna be great. I'll be able to do YouTube every day, and this and that, and this and that." And that's how it started. It started off great, and then like the last month, man, I've just been so busy. It all started Memorial Day weekend. You know what I mean? That weekend, I took Monday. Obviously, spent time with your family. Everybody's off. Then the rest of the week, the whole family got sick. My kids were sick the rest of the week, so they were home, so I had to take care of them. That pretty much nullifies anything I can do. And then following that, going into the weekend, into the following week, my wife got really sick to the point that we had to go to the hospital. So, and it wasn't anything serious, just serious enough that we should go to the hospital and get it checked out. Turned out she was okay. She had really bad indigestion and stuff like that. And so that was fine. And then I started getting computer orders. You know what I mean? Because a couple of people, like you guys, some of you guys know, I do a little computer work on the side as a word of mouth business. Some people found out that I have more time in my hands. So then I started getting a lot of orders. and I had one guy come and pick up his computer yesterday. I have one more computer I'm working on, which is for those of you guys who are on the nation, Amanda. Well, her cousin ordered a computer for me, so I got to finish working on his, and then I have to ship his out to where he lives. So that's been the last 30 days, and there was a huge computer order I had, huge, to the point that I didn't have enough room in my house for all the parts I had to order. I actually had to start using my basement and almost considered using a storage facility, not a big one. I say facility like it's huge, but a small one. And basically that was what I was doing 12 hours a day for the last 30 days, is just building and building and building. And it was getting tedious. It was getting a little frustrating. But it's over now. It's over. And literally I've been taking like army showers, meaning I haven't taken the time to like obviously I shaved recently, but for the most part, this is how I've looked the last 35 days. Shadow, my goatee grown in, not evening out my hair, so I look somewhat younger. Yeah, man, it's been crazy. How close does someone have to be to me for an order? Not close. I've shipped to I've shipped to the West Coast. As long my orders include the shipping price, but people need to understand that if I ship to you, it's not like a 2-day shipping. I'm not Amazon Prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want the 2-day shipping, you got to put in a little extra, because, when I ship these things out, I insure it, stuff like that. So when I offer shipping as part of my package, obviously that cuts into the profit. So I can't offer 2-day shipping, because 2-day shipping on a computer roughly, and when you add in the insurance, is about $125. You know what I mean? So if somebody wants it 2 days, they don't have to pay $125, but they'll have to pay like $60-$70 extra. If they don't, then they get it shipped to them for free. McGregor, no, I didn't. I didn't watch that's that hybrid fight, right? But isn't McGregor stepping into the boxing world? So he's gonna get his ass pummeled. You know what I mean? Just like Mayweather would get his ass pummeled if it was a UFC type fight. So I guess my question is whether or not they're gonna even see. I wouldn't do that unless I knew that Mayweather would step into my world after. Did they do something like that? Did they come to an agreement where if McGregor fights on Mayweather's terms, after that match, win or lose, does Mayweather then do a UFC fight against McGregor? They should do that. What's going on, Brick? I never went anywhere. I don't know. You probably just got here. I never went anywhere. I've just been busy the last 6 weeks. I've had a massive influx of computer orders that has just consumed my time. Prior to that, I've had all the time in the world to do videos. I was doing streams, I was doing videos, but think of it is, if somebody orders a computer for me, that has to take priority, because these people are paying money. I'm not a huge business. Like I said, I'm a small word of mouth, and it got a little bit bigger than I expected, because once I stopped working and people heard that I was, had time available, I started getting a lot of orders. And because locally, and I wouldn't say locally, maybe a little bit more than locally, because I have multiple Facebook pages. The word spreads. So I've had some people that need maintenance. Some people need help. Some people want a new computer. Some people want to upgrade. So, it just turned out that I got so busy with computer work that I just haven't had time, because the best time for me to do anything is between the hours of 7 and 3 in the afternoon. After 3, I'm pretty much done till like 9 or 10. And I was trying to do nighttime to be my stream time, but I haven't been streaming either because of this. And also, I've just been so look at me. I look like I just woke up. But also, it's also actually technically, no. What time is it? No, it's 9:30. I woke up like 6:30. So I've just been. It's been to the point that once I get to the night stream time, sometimes me and Joey, we don't have, he might be doing something, I might be doing something. So we've been off kilter in that sense. And I don't like to really do the night stream if Joey's not around, because it's just not, we've established such a great little show at nighttime that I kind of feel it takes away from it if I don't have Joey with me. So, and then last night I was going to stream regardless. I completely forgot yesterday was even Tuesday. I thought today was Tuesday. So my days are all twisted up. Then I decided, what am I doing right now? I have one more computer to do. I'm still waiting for a piece for it to come in. And I said, well, screw it. Let me go live. Let me just surprise people and go live. So that's what I decided to do. Hey, Rob. What up? How you doing? It's me, John Joseph Gray 4. Yo, what's going on, John? How you doing? Listening to the podcast. Welcome back. What's up, Kyle? Thank you. Hey, the podcast will be back. I'm gonna have to try and do something a little different. You know, I have a lot more time in the morning when I'm not doing computer work, so I'm thinking maybe I might have to switch it up. But I don't know. I got to talk to Joey because Joey has fun doing it. We have fun doing it together. Obviously, you guys have been there. We have some intense conversations. So I just jumped on YouTube because I was already on YouTube and I didn't feel like going through the setup process because let me just jump on and see who's around. So that's what I did. So yeah, man. There's been a lot of good stuff going on in the last month, especially for the Godzilla stuff. I saw the little teaser for Monster Planet. I think it looks great. I saw a little teaser for Monster Planet, and I saw what other give me 1 second. Sorry about that. What other news that did we get that I didn't do a video on? Because if I didn't do a video on it, that means it happened in like the last 6 weeks or the last 5 weeks. So I changed my YouTube channel name just for some interest. What was your old channel name? I think yeah, the poster, the Monarch timeline. Yeah, see all that stuff. I saw all that stuff, including all the confirmation that Ghidorah is going to be in the second movie. I know about all that. Pretty much, I know the news. I just haven't had a chance to make videos about it and discuss it. That's basically what it comes down to. And then all the movies. You know what I mean? Like I saw Spider-Man. I thought it was good. It's not as I thought it was good. I thought it's definitely a solid movie. You know, just some things about it. I was just like, I don't know. You know, I was like, the suit really turned it off for me. I didn't like the suit. So, leaked set photos. Yes, I did hear about that. Yep, I did hear about the leaked set photos. That was a big deal. Nothing revealing though. Like there was just, it's like the green screen, the camera rigs, and all that stuff. It wasn't that crazy. Like to me, a big deal if you have a leaked set photo is like an actual shot from the film or a shot of one of the actors or a shot from the film after the CG is done where you can see maybe a shot of the monster before we see it in a trailer or a commercial. So did you watch Great Balls of Fire? Yes, I did. What did you think? Should Reigns be arrested? No, I mean he's not going to be arrested. That's part of the scheme, man. You guys know this. That's part of the deal. Who did the NWO did that to The Rock back in the day, man. In fact, it was worse. Wasn't it like a tractor trailer they used? So it's the same thing. If you guys watch wrestling for a long period of time, a lot of those stories just get repeated with different wrestlers and somewhat slight different events. But the same thing happened to The Rock back in the early 2000s. So no, Reigns ain't gonna get arrested. So. Oh yeah, I want to get that the Insane trilogy or the Insane trilogy. Yeah. What's going on, Miller? So people were saying Ghidorahs were leaked. I listened to them. They sound good but fake. Oh wow, I didn't hear about that. I doubt that someone actually got a hold of that leak. um I mean, I haven't heard it, so I'd have to hear it. But the chances of getting the actual roar right now is pretty slim to none. So, yeah, man. And Game of Thrones, I will be reviewing that shit. I will be reviewing Game of Thrones because that is some crazy shit. It's not showing the bottom of my chin. Well, not that I want to show it because I look like crap right now. Although, someone did tell me I look good in green. I'm not going to say who, but you know. You know what? I said this on the Nation. I don't know if I ever said it on audio on the live stream because me and Joey have spoke about wrestling before. They need to get Roman's out of the camera, out of the ring for 6 months. Change his whole attire because that vest shit is stupid. They got to give him a better finishing move and just make him heel, and that's it. They do those three things, everybody will love Roman Reigns. Oh, it's confirmed fake? Okay, so there you go. Fake roar confirmed. Guys, you know how it is, man. We're, 2017, so we're a little over a year removed from this movie coming out. You guys are going to get bullshit stories galore for the next 18 months. So you know what to do. Maybe I'll have to bring Lenny back at some point. I always say that, and I do like 1 or 2 videos of him, and then I don't do another one for like God knows how long. But anyway, so who else is here? Because let me see. I don't want to miss anybody's comment or whatever. Do you think Kong and Godzilla will team up or take on another monster in Godzilla vs Kong? I don't think they're gonna team up. I think that potential has sailed at this point. Let me see. Okay, just making sure I got everybody. All right, good. They said smog. Also, thoughts. Oh wait, hold on. Thoughts on how the monsters fit in the timeline, like the smog of London, Siberian mystery, and the volcano. Yeah, they did say smog. Look, I don't think it's Fedora. I just think it was a nice little, Easter egg homage type deal where they said that. That's all. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, who knows what we're gonna get? Right now, all we know is we're getting up to the Kong Godzilla movie, and that's it. We're not getting anything beyond that. And I think we'll find out more depending on the success of the next 2 movies, and that's that. That's how it is. Yeah, okay. Hey, you might be right. You're not being serious now? You fooled me. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully I'm hopefully going to try and rework I'm gonna have a talk with Joey because you guys know I normally do my live streams on Twitch, and I'm going to have a talk with Joey, see if we can work something out a little bit earlier since I've been having trouble doing it in the evening. And we'll see if we can work something out because like I said, I don't want to snub Joey. He's been great. I know a lot of you guys come to watch him because this is funny. And yeah, so we'll figure something out until then, or I'll just try to do my night streams, but maybe I'll stick to doing stuff in the morning when I have time in my hands. I don't want to say, well, I guess right now it's safe to say that I can pretty much do it, but if I get some more computer orders coming in, then it'll get a little tough. So yeah, I'm definitely going to see Planet of the Apes, definitely. What do you think of Jurassic World 2's name? What is it again? I don't even remember. I do remember seeing the name. I don't remember what it is, but I remember somebody posted on the Nation. So, yeah. But do you think we will see the monsters rise from their potential confirmed locations in King of Monsters? I got to look at the timeline again because I don't even remember where the locations is. What are your thoughts on the new Godzilla design for Godzilla Monster World? I think it's fine. It's fine. I mean, from what I saw, it looks a lot, but is that the image I was thinking about, or is that for the video game? I don't know. I could be wrong, Steve, but the image I remember seeing, it looked a lot like, was it G14? Yeah, it looked a lot like G14. Well, not a lot, but very similar. Fallen Kingdom is what it's called. Fallen Kingdom? I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. So that's the new name for it? Oof. I'm not saying it's bad, but Fallen Kingdom, I guess they're talking about the fall of Jurassic World, the park, and now it's the kingdom of the dinosaurs. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what the story's about to get an idea of what the hell that means, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Next Legendary series confirmed. Goji Fan 93 versus Goji 2000. Rodan lives in a volcano. Fire Rodan confirms. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that whole third wheel. The whole third wheel in Godzilla versus Kong, because first of all, we got Ghidorah coming in the sequel, so I don't know if he's even going to make it into the Kong versus Godzilla movie. I don't think he is. So Rodan's in a volcano. Okay. Ghidorah's in Siberia. Okay. Watch him be part of that meteor that dropped, like in the real event that happened many years ago. There was that meteor that, not the recent one that's caught on film. Years before that, there was a meteor that crashed in Siberia. It didn't kill anybody because there was a large portion of Russia that is uninhabited, and that's where a meteor crashed many years ago. So they might use that story to fill in why he's there. So dinosaurs take over the world. See, but why would you call it Fallen Kingdom? Like, to me, that specifies one specific location. Like, if you're talking about dinosaurs taking over the world, then why wouldn't it be Jurassic World? Well, I guess the fall of the world. I don't know. I'm not good with titles. Tunguska. Don't mind my quietness, guys. I'm just reading through your comments. Well, that's what somebody said above, Steve, is that apparently Ghidorah is coming from Siberia, so that should be pretty interesting. Dinosaurs versus volcanoes. Hey Jim, how do you feel about the Broken Hardys coming to the WWE finally? It looks like we're going to be getting it in the next couple of weeks. I saw that. I kind of had a feeling because they got their asses handed to them on Sunday, and then Monday they got their asses handed to them again, and then they made that little speech. Well, they made the speech before they got their asses handed to them. So my guess is that they're getting their asses handed to them because they're going to come away broken. Yeah, that is wonderful. Yes. Oh man, that's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Then you're gonna see me watch Raw. I never watch Raw because it's 3 hours long. But if it's the Hardys, then definitely. Yeah, big bad. Definitely. I mentioned earlier that I was gonna go check it out. I love the first two. No, you didn't even tell me what your original channel name was, Mr. Zoo. Unless you did and I missed it. And if it did, I'm sorry. Ring of the Kings, Dinosaurs versus Volcanoes. That's just as obvious as Godzilla versus Barney. Godzilla Camelot. I don't know. You got to ask Joey. That is Joey's crazy shit right there. I'm not even gonna try. Joey came up with that and the Godzilla in the West thing, and no. Vape Nation, you know it. Entertainment Vape Nation, because it's safe. It's safer, I should say. It's not 100% safe. It's 93% safer. The 7% is the fact that it's still technically tobacco. That they were yanking our chain, but WWE wouldn't allow that to happen. No. I think it's coming, dude. You know why? Because, and I don't know if you were in the comment section when I said this. I really think that match versus Sheamus and Cesaro was an indication to me of the broken thing coming, because, dude, they got their asses whipped the whole match, which never happens. That to me, and Matt was bleeding. And like they said yesterday on excuse me, I see I'm still fucked up. On Monday, when he was like, oh, we've been battered, bruised, maybe even a little broken. And then they got their asses beat again. And then after they got their asses beat, didn't they get jumped? Dude, that to me right there is setting up the whole broken gimmick. It's coming. Dude, it's coming. I'm telling you. Did you do the discussion I suggested, which was a version of Godzilla described? Whoa. Okay, wait, Rob, did you do the discussion I suggested, which was which version of Godzilla described you? I don't know. We might have. It's been a minute since we did a live stream. I got to be honest. Since we streamed on Twitch, it's been, my God, it's been a while. It's been a while. Godzilla and Kong should be in WWE. Yeah, exactly. Big Bad. Yep. Sheamus called. I mean, when do you see that? It's crazy. So yeah, I think that gimmick is coming. I would say no later than the next. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if they disappear for like a little bit, not a long time, maybe 1 or 2 Raws going into the next pay-per-view. Maybe not the next one, because I think the next one's SmackDown, but they skip 1 or 2 Raws, and then they have a surprise match at the next Raw pay-per-view, but it's not at the facility. It'll be in their North Carolina versus Sheamus and Cesaro, and then that's when we'll see set up the battlegrounds and all that shit. That's just, I mean, it's far-fetched, but that's my opinion. It's going to be orgasmic. Oh man. The day Legendary acquires the rights to Gamera is the day Marvel and DC make a crossover movie. The gentleman, honestly, though, and you're right about the Gamera part, but don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if we get a Marvel DC crossover at some point in the near future. Do not be surprised, because let me tell you right now, after what they did first of all, they're businessmen, first and foremost. If Marvel and DC, the only key to developing a successful crossover movie is negotiating who wins what. That's it. That's going to be the determining factor whether or not you get a crossover. They'll agree to it because they know it's going to make money. Where they're going to have problems is who's going to win between Batman and Cap, or Batman and Spider-Man, or who's going to win, which is when you get to a point where there will be no winner. There'll be some crazy universe where these two cross over and they have to defeat Darkseid and Thanos all in the same swoop. But before they get to that point, they'll conflict with each other, battle each other. You'll see the Avengers fight Justice League until they realize, hey, we're all on the same team. Next thing you know, cats and dogs will start living together. Toxic fans who are DC fans versus toxic fans who are Marvel fans will suddenly start making love to each other, and everybody will be happy. at least for a couple of weeks. So that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, they did with the NWO. They fucked that up so bad. You know what I mean? SummerSlam as well as next pay-per-view shared with SmackDown, which is a while away. Well, it's not that far. What are we? We're already heading into mid-July, so that's like 6 weeks away. So it's less than 2 months. That's definitely enough time for them to set up the broken gimmick and have like a crazy match at SummerSlam to get the titles back from Sheamus and Cesaro. So I think actually that's a prime timeline, 6 weeks. And then we will see Delete. Delete. That would be so great. I choose this name because at Six Flags Great Adventures, the new drop ride, which is called Zumanjaro, and I am close to 700. I don't know. It's close to 700 what? 700 feet? 700 in age? What are you talking about? I'm scrolling up to see if you tell me your original YouTube name. I'm not seeing anything here. Oh, John. Okay, yep. Okay, now I did remember seeing that now. Mothra confirmed. Yes, we. Yep. Who do you think will deliver the final killing blow on Thanos in Infinity War? Personally, would like to see Drax kill him instead of Iron Man or Cap because he actually has a gripe with him. That's a good question. I think it'll be Nebula. Nebula, if there's a killing blow. But I think it'll be Nebula. See, in the comic, Nebula was she played a big pivotal role in saving all the heroes that were fighting Thanos. I don't think they'll I don't think they'll go too far from that. I think Nebula will be the savior, so to speak. Whether she lands a killing blow, whether they take a page out of the comic and she uses the Infinity Gauntlet to reverse time. Because in the comic book, if I recall, he killed mostly all the heroes. And the only reason they were able to come back is because Nebula used the glove to reverse time. The time gem's in the glove. You guys don't know this. We saw the time gem in Doctor Strange, which I did see. And now I get the joke. I get the joke. I've come to make a deal. Yeah, I get that now. So yeah, I think it might be Nebula. Don't be surprised if it's Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. Let them fight. I wonder if there will be any Comic-Con news for Pacific Rim Uprising or Godzilla. Rob, you here? I thought for Joey finally took his revenge on you. No, we've been back and forth because when I'm ready to stream, he's got to do something. Then when he's been ready, I've been busy, and that's the biggest problem we have right now is cohesive scheduling. Because he works. You know what I mean? I work. You guys know this. I work. I got the kid. You guys all know my story already. I don't got to repeat myself. So I just did this morning because I got up and I realized today was Wednesday and not Tuesday, and I was like, "Oh fuck! I was supposed to stream last night." And then I was like, "You know what? Let me just stream. I'm not doing anything right now. I mean, my workload is very light, so I said, let me just drop in and say what's up to everybody." I have not, but I will be very soon. Walking Dead, definitely will be playing that very soon. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream it. Actually. Is the whole season up right now? Can you buy the whole season from start to end? Because if you can, then I might pick it up. Because I usually try not to play those games until the whole season is done. Because I hate playing like the first episode of the season and then waiting 2 months for the next episode because I'm impatient. You know what I mean? I have no patience, zero patience. I know. How can I be a dad if I have no patience? But I don't. I don't have any patience. So. What are you looking for in future Godzilla games? More like I don't know, man. I don't really expect much from if they make another game, another kaiju game. I don't really expect too much, man. I'm not like that last one was. I was excited about it because I liked how it looked graphically, even though it looked dated. When you compare it to the older ones, graphically it looked a lot better. But man, the game mechanics are horrible. Holy shit! I cannot tolerate playing that game for more than a half hour. And I've not come close to defeating it. I think I'm still like I haven't even unlocked 10% of that game. It's still sitting there. I haven't touched it. Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw it too. Yeah, I was just in the middle of, you know what I mean, conversing. I should say. Conversating is not a word. Just a quick grammar check for you guys. Never say conversating. It's not a word. Also, I tried to do my own version of Godzilla. Okay. Have you seen Attack on Titan season 1 and 2? I have seen, I think, half of season 1. I never got to finish it, so I definitely haven't seen season 2. Oh, so Jeff, yes, I started watching it yesterday. All right, so I started watching Castlevania yesterday. I didn't even finish the first episode because I think I was in the middle of my kids that came home from school. Kids got home from school. So once the kids get home from school, that's it. Everything is I got to make sure they eat. I got to make sure I'm getting dinner for me and the wife. And then, you know what I mean? So from there on, it's real busy. Then when I finally settled down at night, I started watching American Gods. Holy shit. All right, so do you guys who here remembers the podcast that I had with Xander and Olivia, where Olivia was talking about this was the show, or this was the book she was talking about, where we were joking about the man eating vagina. Any of you guys remember that? That's this show, American Gods. And I saw that scene, and oh man, that was disturbing. That was disturbing. It makes you think to yourself, and maybe this is something an older man should think about, even older than me. If you go to a bar and you're like in your 50s or 60s, and a beautiful woman picks you up and takes you home to get the groove on, you can't roll up in there and think that she genuinely likes you, because she either wants your money, which this woman did not want, or she's going to consume you with her vajayjay, and that's just not cool. That's just not cool. Yeah, dude, it's on Showtime or Cinemax, American Gods, but it's a good show, man. It's a good show. It's the first season. It just came out. It's only 8 episodes. What's her name? Is it Emily Browning? Is it? I know I got her last name right. Her first name I think I got wrong. But anyway, the chick from Sucker Punch and Pompeii, with that, she's kind of like part Asian. She's in it. Ian McShane was a very good actor, is in it. Who else? There's a lot of other. Oh, Gillian Anderson. Gillian Anderson from the X-Files. She's in it. So I saw that scene, and it took me a minute to pick up on it, because I'm watching it, and I'm eating dinner at this point, guys. By the way, I'm having salad and steak. So I'm watching it, and he's like, "Oh God, oh my!" He's loving, he's enjoying it. Next thing you know, I said to myself, "That's an awkward position." I'm like, I've never seen a position like that. And it was awkward because half his fucking torso was in her vajayjay, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, honey, you see, because my wife's there. She's not really watching it. She's like on, because I don't think she was interested. But I said, honey, look at this. And she's like, what the fuck is going on? No joke, though. No joke. After that happened, I had to go to the bathroom. I just felt sick. It was like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then in the later episodes, she's doing the same shit, but she's also doing it to women. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is it on Stars? Okay. Yeah, Gillian Anderson is great. Oh, and McFly's dad is in it. I forgot his real name, but George McFly's dad is in the, yeah. Is Unprepared Joey there? Nah, Joey's not here right now. Just felt sick, right? Yeah, man, it was crazy. Go ahead and watch it, Jim. You understand what I'm talking about after you see it. It was crazy. A steam or a stream, Runk the Funk? Come on now. Yeah, it's Ba spelling. Yeah, man. Yeah, Gillian Anderson's great. It's a good show though. It's only 8 episodes. I got up to the 4th. I watched like 4 of them. So I'm gonna try and watch the rest. If not today, sometime this weekend. Is it hot where you are? It's so hot in New York. I have swamp ass. Nah, I got the AC running, Luminous. Yeah. Where in New York you from? Yeah, man. American Gods is definitely some sick shit, and it's very vivid visually. Like, it's definitely not a show for everyone. I can tell you that right now. Like, I watched it and it's got me hooked, because I think right now what's got me hooked about the show is the main character. I want to know what his appeal is. You know what I mean? Ass is dripping with sweat. That's funny. I have not seen any of the Sharknadoes, and I don't intend to. Yes, it's warm out, man. Yeah, I mean, even this morning, when I usually take my kids to school, it's not really hot. You know what I mean? It's that morning, still cool. The sun is not at its peak. But I took them to school this morning. I'm like, yo, it's fucking hot out here. It's so hot that I made sure I put on the AC before I left. Oh my god. You guys are having a very vivid conversation right now in chat. Oh man. Which one, Jeff? What did you type in chat before average that you want my opinion on? I might have missed it. Sorry about that. 99? Shit. Oh, Jeff, yes. Yes. Oh my god, yes. That was too much. That was yes. Oh my god. Yeah. Now you fuck. Why'd I have to ask you to remind me? Holy shit. Oh my god. That was a fucked up scene. Oh man, no. I forgot. It's out of my mind. No, nope. Don't want to talk about it. No discussion there. Yep. It's so hot, even my vagina is sweaty. Oh my fucking word. Oh man. Oh, Jim, yeah. But see, the taxi scene that he's talking about is a whole different type of graphic. It's just it's on a whole new level that is complete and utter shock, discomfort, and make you want to vomit. You'll likely do what I did, which is wait for the scene to play out, watching it like this with your head turned, which is pretty much what I did, just waiting for it to be over. Yeah, that I mean, you think Game of Thrones is bad? Holy shit. That one scene trumps a lot of what you see on Game of Thrones by far. It was that crazy. Oh, average asking me to scroll up. Hold on. All right. Doing a favor for average because he's a loyal viewer. This is a bit of a stretch with my Godzilla, but I want to have my Godzilla as the first one, and apparently he was strong enough to survive the Oxen Destroyer. So you want to do like a story about Godzilla where he survives the oxygen destroyer? Yeah, I mean that's a different angle, a different take. I'm sure it'll be interesting. If you have a good story to follow up as to why he survived or how. Yeah, I think Jeff, my wife probably would have questioned me, but she was already asleep when that scene happened, and honestly, it was a very disturbing scene. I don't, I, it just, oh man, oh my god, yeah, that was something else. That was something else. So, yep, very very uncomfortable to say the least. Definitely. All right, just give me a second here, guys. I just got to check the time. One second. Hey Rob, by chance did you watch Disney's Descendants? No, I did not. I've been trying to catch up with a lot of movies that I missed prior to this year or earlier this year. Like I saw Beauty and the Beast, I saw Doctor Strange. Um, I still haven't gotten to see Transformers, but I did see Homecoming. What else did I miss this year? I think that's about it. Is there any other movies that I watched recently? I know there's one or two more that I did see that I hadn't seen. Oh, I haven't seen Fast and the Furious, but that's coming out on DVD, so I'm going to be checking that out soon. I thought Homecoming was good. My problem with Homecoming was the suit. I did not like that suit. It's so anti Spider-Man, it's ridiculous. And to me, that was what put Tony in the movie more than actually putting Tony in the movie. Like, it's kind of like they didn't want to put Tony Stark's in the movie too much because they knew people would complain about that. So they kind of try to do it in an indirect way with the suit. And I didn't like that. Like, to me, the suit really took a lot away from the movie for me. Um, the guy barely knows how to use his powers, and then he's gonna be overwhelmed with all these options. So, ironically, though, I did like Jennifer Connelly as not Liz, Karen. That I did like, but I don't know. I'm not saying he shouldn't have that suit. I think he should, especially if he's going to be involved with the Avengers. It only makes sense. And when I say involved, I know he's not a member. Obviously, he confirmed that, but he's going to be in the Infinity Wars. So I didn't like that suit at all. That suit, I like the look, but all the gadgets and the gizmos inside, no. It would have been different if he had the suit from Tony and then he progressively upgrades it as time goes on. That to me is more in line with Peter Parker. But outside of that, I thought the movie was great. It's not my favorite Spider-Man movie. I would say it's fourth out of the six for me. Because I liked, yeah. So I liked my ranking personally is Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, Homecoming, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then Spider-Man 3. Yeah, Runk. That I didn't like the suit. I thought it was too much. I thought the suit was like Jesus saves people from their sin. Okay. Kong Skull Island. Well, see, to me, they're two different movies, though, Mel. Like Kong 2005 was like a romance, like a love story. Um, and Kong Skull Island is just an action-packed monster war that's completely different from the original story. From an entertainment standpoint, I'll go with Kong Skull Island, but from an overall story standpoint, and I have to go with 2005. But it's hard for me to just say one over the other. Going back to Spider-Man 2, I also feel that they really held back a lot in this movie. Like, I got the sense, and this is what Marvel's been doing lately, and they've done it well. But I got the sense that Spider-Man in the sequel, um, well, Spider-Man 2 actually, Steve, would be my first choice. Then Spider-Man. I really think. See, the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, obviously told the best story about Peter Parker, and what I like about Homecoming is they took the different angle. But the other problem I had with Homecoming, it was too tweeny bopper for me. Like, even though I know the other movies he plays a teenager in high school, they felt so much more mature. Um, both Amazing Spider-Man and the first Spider-Man. I don't know, like I appreciate diversity, but I have a hard problem or a hard time buying either, I don't know if he was Arab or Indian, as playing Flash. I just have a hard time with that. And it's not because I mean, like again, I appreciate diversity, but when you have been watching Flash Thompson on the comics and on screen for so many years, being played by a stuck-up rich white boy, to see him come out as an Arab or an Indian is just kind of weird. Like when I think about that nationality, they don't come off as bullies. They're very intelligent, very smart. They're very peaceful. So I had a hard time buying this guy as a bully, especially when he wasn't even that big. I mean, I think Tom Holland was taller than him. And then they're all on like the decathlon team, and I don't know. There's just some elements there that I just were so out of place to me. You know what I mean? Batman vs Superman. How you think will win? You asked me who I think will win. I don't even want to start to get into that right now. It's too early. It's too early for debating and triggering people. It really is. It's way too early for that. Crazy ass prediction here. Pokemon could beat DC and Marvel. Who knows? Spider-Man versus Batman. I mean, I would say Spider-Man. Any person Batman fights with superpowers, Batman's gonna lose. Yeah, it just felt forced. The whole thing felt forced when it came to the teens. Like, um, again, I appreciate diversity, but when you have these characters that have been established for so long, this is why I think people have a gripe when they change a certain race to a certain character. A lot of people cry racism, and it's not racism. It's just people are not used to seeing that. Like when they made Johnny Blaze in the new Fantastic Four black, like that I didn't have an issue with, um, but some people did. You know what I mean? I don't have an issue with diversity, but if you're gonna make Flash Thompson Peter's bully, and if you're gonna make him a different nationality, at least fit the bill in other areas. He should be bigger. He should be an athlete. He should be stuck up. You know what I mean? And this Flash was like a genius. He was intelligent. So like I don't understand. Like it just threw me off. Um, and then the whole MJ Easter egg. Like I know she's not Mary Jane Watson, but if that's going to be Pete's love interest, again, diversity's fine, but at least I don't know. She's just so emo. Uh, like when you think about Peter Parker's ex-loves, Gwen Stacy, and MJ, they were pretty optimistic, upbeat people. This little girl's completely emo, completely negative, and she's obviously a liberal, which you guys know how I feel about that. So, yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, Ethan, I agree. However, I have a feeling the second one's going to be off the chain. I just had this feeling. I really felt watching this movie they held a lot back. Like they were like, "Oh, we can do this. We can don't do it yet. We got them for 2 movies. Let's not blow our load on the first movie." I really think this was just a little establishment in MCU, and then yeah, but just remember though, Runk, that's not the real MJ. They only did that to kind of, do a little Easter egg. So she's not Mary Jane. She is who she says she is, Michelle, or was it Melissa, something like that. But even still, as a love interest for Peter Parker, she's just completely different. And I'm okay with diversity. If you want to change the character's name or change the character's look, that's fine. It doesn't mean you have to change the character. If you want to make Flash Thompson an Arab or an Indian person or whatever, that's fine, but it doesn't mean that the guy can't be a world class athlete that's brolic. You know what I mean? And is a big bully. That's where you want to change the character's color, race. Well, that's fine. Diversity is fantastic, but it doesn't mean you have to change the character themselves. And that's where I kind of was like, this. The whole movie felt so teeny bopper. Like they went really young. You know what I mean? And even Tom Holland, his Spider-Man was great, as young as he's supposed to. But he says in the movie, "I'm 15." I'm like, this fucking guy's not 15. The people around him are 15, but he's like 17, 18 years old. At least that's how he felt to me. Was that old? So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But overall, it was fun. It was a lot of Michael Keaton killed it, and I'm glad that he didn't get killed off. That would have pissed me off if they had killed off Michael Keaton. I would have been upset. But the fact that they didn't, I was happy about that. Well, actually, Steve, I think the reason for that, um, let me see if I can remember this because this was confirmed years ago. Um, but the Kingpin is never classified as white or Caucasian. He's an albino. If I remember that correctly, I believe the Kingpin is albino. I have to look it up again, but I remember that being a distinct feature about him. Even though he was drawn white and he looks Caucasian, he was actually albino. So, you know, take that for what it is. Now, not to mention Michael Clark Duncan was a big deal back then. You know what I mean? And Michael Clark Duncan, I think, had already won an Oscar for The Green Mile before he did Daredevil. So it's a little bit different. Plus, he's fucking huge. He's huge. Um, so yeah. Okay, just going through the comments here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Average. I was already. Believe me, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, they never stayed his race, so that's why I don't think it was a big deal that Michael Clark. But I do remember because I used to collect the Marvel cards, and one of the things they used to have in the back of the Marvel cards was this thing, "Did you know?" And I remember for Kingpin, one of the "Did you knows" was that he was an albino. So he's never been classified as any like black or white or anything, but he was drawn that way. But he was, yeah, he's never had a classified race. That's interesting. Yeah, he was a very good actor, Michael Clark Duncan. A very, very good actor. The Green Mile brought me to tears. I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but my God, that's such a fantastic movie. Um, yeah, Green Mile is definitely good. Give me one second, guys. Yeah, Green Mile is great. Well, you beat me, average. At 11 is when I started getting my beard. Did I play any of the Spider-Man games? No. I might pick up the new one coming for PS4, but I'm not 100% sure. Um, yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. There's so many games coming out that I want to play that it's just ridiculous. Like Destiny 2 is coming out. I can't wait to play that. Um, I still have games on my PS4 that I haven't really finished. Um, Plus, a new game came out on Tuesday that I want to pick up called the Zodiac Age. It's the remake of the Final Fantasy 12 that I want to play that. Yeah, yeah, they're both very good, Mel. I really can't choose. I wasn't disappointed with either one of them. Also, someone asked you about this earlier, but thoughts on Dragon Ball Fighter Z? I need to see more of it. Runk, the only thing is, Runk, I'm not going to be getting it for the PS4. I'm going to be getting it for the PC. Yeah, yeah, Destiny 2, Call of Duty, World War II, which I definitely want to get. That's one of the few. This is one of the few times I'm actually looking forward to a Call of Duty game because I love World War II. That World War II period, that timeline, that history, I love that. Not that I'm happy about what happened, but it's such a pivotal time in history that it's always interests me. Do you think there should be another dinosaur movie other than Jurassic World? I thought there would be a dinosaur resurgence. The problem is that Jurassic World, the Jurassic franchise, even if you try to make your own dinosaur movie, it's always going to be compared to that. And that's almost like set up for failure. You know what I mean? So, no, I think Jurassic is what you'll get. Because it's gonna run better on PC. Now, I have a lot of friends who play PC games, so that's where they're gonna be playing it. I have people who play on PS4 as well. The problem is that I always have to choose which one, you know what I mean? And for me, PC is just I play my first person shooter games better on a PC. I've actually already been accustomed to the keyboard and mouse playing, and I find it to be more reactive. When I play a first person shooter with a controller, because I have quick reactions and I want to do my quick moves or whatever, I find myself always hitting or sliding onto another button that I didn't mean to hit. And I feel that because I have big hands, dude. You know what I'm saying? So for me, having my mouse here and my keyboard here, my hands are spread out and I'm in control. But when I have a controller, I'm like this, and my hands, my fingers slide around. I just play better on a PC. I'm not going to G Fest, unfortunately. I did mention that some time ago. Why did I? Oh, I ran out. Well, I mean, obviously, I switched to what I was doing before, but at the time I ran out of vacation time. You know what I mean? I was wasting a lot of my vacation days because my kids were getting sick. And my wife is a manager where she works, so for her to miss work is not very much an option. And I had a lot more vacation time than she did. She had like 2 weeks versus my 5. So I just chewed through all of it to the point that I just did not really have. If I would have taken any time off to go to G Fest, I would have pretty much killed my time for the rest of the year, and that just would have sucked. Disney 23 Expo, not really. The only expos I really get into are obviously the um, Comic Con, BlizzCon, E3, um, DreamHack. Those are the ones I like to check out and pay attention to. Yeah, bad. Yeah, big bad. I wish they would do that, but it's about whether or not it's worth the investment. And they know with Godzilla, they're gonna make at least back what they put into it most times. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it here. This was a lot of fun, and we're going to do it again very soon. I want to thank you guys for your patience. Yeah, Carrie, it's true. It's true. I thought the Monster Planet teaser was really good. I'm looking forward to that anime. I really am. I can't wait to check it out. Um, but anyway, guys, we'll talk some later. Maybe I'll be back here tomorrow morning. I just kind of want to drop by and catch up with everybody. And I was on YouTube at the time, so I just hit the go live button and figured, let's see what happens. But you guys have a good rest of the morning, and we'll talk and catch up some more soon. I'm gonna have a talk with Joey, see if we can switch the streams to something a little bit earlier, because yeah, it looks like night times me and him are having problems hooking up. So hopefully we can work something out to do it earlier. But You guys have a great morning. Thanks for stopping by. This was really, really fun. We'll do it again soon. And yeah, that's it. And for those of you who are on the Nation, I will see you on the Nation because I am actually there right now. All right. Anyway, guys, take it easy, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Thanks for stopping by.